Well, my name's Crystal Rodriguez. I started working at Amazon when I was finally able to get up on my feet, and I love I love the job, but I love the fact that we can give back and that we can take part in different things like Glamazon. So a little bit about my family is we're actually all from New England in that area, and my mom, who I love, may she rest in peace. Um, she was a wonderful person. She worked in the medical billing and coding, but she participated in helping with like those with disabilities and such like that. And she was just an amazingly strong woman who had to raise me and my sister on her own. I started volunteering here with Glamazon at the Luck 2 facility in Vandalia, and I really love the fact that I was able to do that. My favorite activity would be being able to make the boxes and put them together for food, because when I was in the situation, I like to be able to give exactly back what I had gotten. So it was like the greatest feeling ever. The staff is so nice, like super nice. And so patient. Like even if we have 1,000 questions, they can help us with everything. When my mom died, a lot of people have an image that people end up homeless or struggling because of something bad, like drugs or alcohol, but that's not the case. My mom died of cancer, and I was on my own. Like that was it. So I worked really hard. I got a job at McDonald's, and then I worked my way to get an apartment. I slept in a car that she had been able to pay off, and she was able to leave me. So I was very lucky. But I do remember that the hardest part was when you're making that little bit of money, that's all you got for rent. That's it. Your struggle becomes wondering when you're going to eat, that feeling of hunger. And then what made it the biggest impact on me was when they would come with the boxes and be able to help us with food. To receive the food from the food bank was the biggest impact on me, because when you're hungry, that's all you think about. That can affect your job, your day-to-day interactions with people. It affects your guarantee at a promotion, because if you're always upset, and I don't want to cry, but if you're always upset and hungry, that's all you can think of. You can't even think of your job, barely. So that one little thing that people think of, food, they don't understand how huge of an impact that is. That's what made the difference between me being able to get promoted, to be okay, to not have to come home and just wonder, okay, how many pennies do I have? How many nickels? Because everything went to rent, everything. And so it made the biggest impact on me, being able to get out of where I was. Y'all got to start somewhere, and I started in a real rundown apartment, not the great place, but the food is actually what got me out. It got me able to be promoted and move forward. It was amazing. Giving back, specifically giving back through Glamazon at the food banks, like I think I cried that first day because I remember the impact it had on me. So being able to put the food together in the boxes, make the boxes, see them loaded onto a pallet and taken, like that affected me so greatly, because I've always wanted to do it, always. My advice for someone who's considering using a food bank would be, don't be afraid or feel ashamed. We all struggle, and we all start somewhere. So it's gonna be okay. Sometimes people are like, oh, I don't know what kind of impact I can really have. But I can tell you from my experience, it impacted my life so greatly. I never was able to even think that I could actually have my own car one day, or like rent a house, or be able to be on my own. I didn't know if I would even still be here. And just receiving that food was the greatest impact on my life. So please volunteer.